occurred during the game. Thus, staff preparation assists the referee firmly and should be guided by the law of the game, tournament rules, and referee standing order.
To inspect the court of play, lines of the court, the net, the post, the ball, referees, assistant referee, and linesmen share in accordance with specification. To inspect players attire in accordance with the Rule 6.1. To conduct the toss of a coin or disc with the captain of competing regos. To observe the players committing faults on the referee's blind side, the center line, and at the net.
The assistant referee shall be provided with a supply of balls and bring the original ball has got outside the court of play. The assistant referee shall immediately throw a new ball to the nearest player of the next serving side or otherwise directed by the referee and to collect the ball after the end of match. The linesmen shall be firm and seated attentively at their specific area of responsibility to indicate whether a ball is in or out to the specific line assigned and to inform the referee if in them. Prohibited from eating, drinking, smoking, talking period, or shooting and to remain at the specific area until the game ends.
And now let us proceed to the different types of hand signals in Sepak Takraw.
So good afternoon everyone. We will discuss the how officiate tournament into Sepak Takraw. So first, tournament format for Sepak Takraw is the tournament manager shall prepare the rule of the tournament. That is on number 1. Number 2, the tournament shall be played in a single round robin system, grouped into 4, A, B, C, and D, for example, for the elimination. The top 2 teams in each group will advance to the crossover quarterfinals match using the knockout system. So, the loser in the first game will receive 8 placer and so on. For number 3 is there will be quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals in this match. Winner each group shall play with first runner-up in the other group as follows. So let us talk about how officiate the tournament placer in Sepak Takraw. So this is an example of elimination round or elimination to officiate this table. Well, what is it? So Sepak Takraw, winner group A, winner group B, winner group C, winner group D, runner up group D, runner up group C, runner up group B, and runner up group A. So For the next, let's talk about this scoring system. So, number 1, each set is won by the side which scores 15-21 points. Number 2, in the event of 20-20 tie, 20-20 tie, the setup shall be won by the side which gets the lead of 2 points, or when a side reaches 25 points. Whichever occurred first. And number 3, in this event requires tie-breaking set. The match will be decided up to 15-21 points. So the regulations that scores first 21 points shall be the winner. And for number 4, change the side is required when one of the regulations reach the score of 11 points. So that is a scoring system for the Sepak Takraw, and with the officiating of them, we need to recognize how to officiate the most prepare us to making good scoring system. That's all, sir. Thank you.
5. 2. Points shall be awarded for the winner and 0 for a loss if 2 or more teams obtain an equal number of points after the elimination. The following rule shall be applied. A. In case of tie, win over the other shall be applied, wherein the winner between the two teams during elimination game shall be declared winner. B. In case of triple tie, the rego difference between the total score for and against shall be deceived. This shall be obtained by deducting the points against from the points for. In case of triple tie, the sets difference between the total score for against shall be decisions. Letter D. The score difference of the matches played by each of the teams shall be deceived. Sepak Takraw. The tournament shall be run in accordance with the rules of the International Sepak Takraw Federation, or ISTAF, currently in force. Any unforeseen incident not recovered by the rules shall be dealt with as follows. Technical questions shall be referred to and resolved by the technical committee. In case problem not covered by the existing staff rules, the final decision shall rest with the tournament manager.
History of Sepak Takraw. Sepak Takraw was originated in Malaysia around 500 years ago. 51st century, it was mostly played by the royal court. 16th century, the game was spread across Indonesia where people call it Sepak Raga. 1940, the net version of the game was spread across Southeast Asia and formal rules and regulations were formed for the game. May 16, 1945, the first official Sepak Takraw competition was held at Swim Club in Penang. During the period, the game used to be called Sepak Raga Jaring. Slowly, the game spread across Southeast Asia, and around 1950s, it was played in almost every school.
1960, the Malaysian Sepak Raga Federation was founded in Penang. 1965, it was included in Southeast Asia Peninsular Games and was then formally named as Sepak Takraw. And in 1965, the Asian Sepak Takraw Federation was founded as the governing committee of the sport. 1992, the International Sepak Takraw Federation was formed as the world governing body of the game.